Silver, as promised, super quick updates. Want to do these, want to try get into the habit of just like 1.5 minutes. This is quick up leg, nice top out there, down, little squeeze, pop up. This is slightly imperfect. That was a little bit of a schizophrenic moment. We're doing political license and ignoring it. Grind, 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 dip down. There we go, in the funnel, tight, tight, tight. Wanted to go up, effectively broke. Once again, market was schizophrenic, which way, one way, the other way. Had you had a stop there, you would have been out and lost. It doesn't change the fact that this was a continuation pattern though. The fact that the market didn't realize how to react to some news, but it very quickly did and then charged up. That made the target. That's a good line of efficiency from the break to there. That's called the line of efficiency. Down you come. This is a wind-up pattern. It's wanting to give you a boost more. That's your bull flag. There. Move that line. Let's see how she does to the base of the bull flag. And guess what? It confluences with your HVF target. All's well and good in target land, and it's now been run on the Sunday evening session. So there was the line that we copied from here, moved over, and you have now run that little wind-up target. That could mean that you actually have a break and a little bit of a pullback, but what's more important about this is an hourly on the silver, and we're getting patterns, upside patterns, making targets with little wind-ups to push for little boosts to the targets as well. So it's good news for the silver. We got a smasher of a miner that is in a beautiful HVF found by my onboarding and Crash stroke newbie support man. Well done to Brett, and we will be trading that in our private board. We will update you as that one progresses as to its identity, but metals looking good. Go check your miners, just go check a few things, see if you can spot anything of interest. But good and better times for the metals. We did in fact say 17 was going to be a better year for the metals, so I'm going to just take you off the 60-minute and get you onto a daily so that you can see it in this light of the same vid that I did for gold. Let's try and get this chart to make some sense and squeezing back down. There was the beginning of 2017, end of 16, or is it, sorry, that was 2, I'm getting confused now. We're already September, so where is it? There's the beginning of 17, that it would be a better year. Big move up for silver, but then a revisit down. Then it started to look quite bearish and swinging around, so silver was underperforming gold. Actually, the XAG ratio, I should do something on that as well. Maybe I'll have time to bolt it on here and we'll go from 1 minute to 3 minutes, who knows. But this is now a nice little up leg with upward setting, and gold is now also doing even better in some ways. Let's see if we can do that. Let's see if I can add a gold chart to this. Yep, so that'll give you an idea of the relative performance of the two. So gold came down pretty much, but what it didn't do is dip lower here. So that is why gold has actually led a little bit initially, but now silver's got on its bike. Note that this dip here didn't run the low on gold here. So this was still higher, and in fact that's the HVF that I've just talked about on the previous clip. However, silver did, it had a capitulation moment here, real crapped in the bed basically, but then since then it's come up a lot better. So I think your silver will now start to hopefully play catch up, and that could have an effect on the gold silver ratio. Let's try one more chart to see if I can actually do the gold silver ratio on this particular one. I'm not sure I can. I usually use a different platform. Here we go. We have a gold silver ratio, and in fact I don't need the other chart, which is the gold chart on its own, but you can see how they are kind of inversely correlated. So when the gold silver ratio is dipping down, that is actually good for precious metals, and the gold is making a high here. So we broke out of that, and we broke out of that long high. I think this was the all-time high that we had for the two at one point, but now we are actually after a bit of a strengthening in the gold silver ratio. We actually want the gold silver ratio to start going back down again, and it's looking like that is pretty bearish again for the chart. So I'm just going to remove the gold chart, because that's the red line, so that you can just see the ratio. This was very powerful for the precious metals, and this is when we were starting to say during the beginning of 16 that there was a beginning of life coming back into the precious metals, and that could build. But however, subsequently this was quite bearish, this up run, but it's looking like it's topping out here and is not going to run us back to the rather high 83.8, virtually 84 on the gold silver ratio. So this is kind of like a weak counter rally. There was a strong period in here, but a failure to make the previous highs and a bit of a turnaround and sell off here. Very strong for the metals. So if that ratio continues to come down, expect silver to start catching up with gold, and then both to be going up, with silver going up faster. That's your quick update, and that's Francis. And if you want to find out more about relative value assessments, you're welcome to and contact us on themarketsniper.com / contact us, and you can have a chat to see if HVF method trading would be good for you. That's me. I'm out of here. Enjoy.